Park here in Boston, Massachusetts, home of the Red Sox, whether you're joining us here on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or streaming with us on YouTube. We are grateful to have you here with us today. I want to thank the Boston Red Sox for hosting us here at Fenway Park. Lawrence High will take the ball first here in this annual Thanksgiving matchup between the Central Catholic Raiders and the Lawrence High School Lancers. It's Wednesday, November the 27th, 2024. We thank our crew for making tonight's broadcast possible. Saul, Melvin, our producers, Jason and Mimi, our executive producer is Suzanne Fernandez. My name is Jay Oza. Thank you so much again for joining us here on LPS Media. The Lancers 0-8 against Central in this Thanksgiving rivalry. And for the first time, the Lancers and the Raiders playing each other here on the night before Thanksgiving, Wednesday, the 27th of 2024. First play from scrimmage for the Lancers is a rushing play up the middle. It's Rodriguez who takes a catch. Short game for him on first down. Second down coming up for Lawrence High, led by the sophomore quarterback Denzel Morales. A pair of sophomore quarterbacks getting the start here in this historic matchup between the two teams here at Fenway Park.
Okay. Morales scrambles to his right, and he is brought down for a loss in the backfield. The tackle made by Connor Cowan. Lawrence High faced with his first third down of the game here. Morales in the shotgun formation. One running back standing to his right. Here are the Lancers trying to convert on third down. Morales back to throw for the first time. Now he scrambles. He goes up the middle, and he's going to be hit and brought down. Looks like a stop for the Central Catholic defense. The Lancers will go 3 and out here on their first drive of the game.
That brings up fourth down for the Lawrence Lancers. Drew Alsep with a 22-yard punt return for the Central Catholic Raiders. Central will start in good field position. They'll have first and 10. Ball spotted at the Lawrence 28-yard line.
Central Catholic returns the punt, and they'll have great field position here for their first drive of the ball game. The Raiders have it deep into Lancer territory. Their first snap of the game coming from the sophomore quarterback, Caden Smith. Smith with an empty backfield. 4 wide to the far side left. He throws a screen out to the far side. The Lancers blow up the play. The tackle is made by Thomas Rodriguez over on the far side of the field, just inside the 30-yard line. Second down coming up for Central Catholic. Caden Smith, 6 foot, 167. He's a sophomore. Both of these two starting quarterbacks, sophomores. Jefferson Morales is the running back standing to the right. And it's a quarterback keeper as Caden Smith runs it up the middle. The second down carry. Quarterback Smith gaining positive yardage here on second down. Welcome, Lancer fans, and good evening to tonight's broadcast. Whether you're joining us on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or streaming with us on YouTube, we're so grateful to have you here. Thank you to our players, our coaches, our fans, our LPS media staff as Central getting towards the end zone. It's a touchdown on third down, the first score of the game. It's Jefferson Morales rushing through the left side. He finds pay dirt on the rushing attempt, a 24-yard touchdown run for Jefferson Morales. It's 6-0 Central here in the early going. .8:17 to play here in the first quarter. A 24-yard rushing touchdown for Jefferson Morales. And we have flags down before the point after. Penalty goes against Lawrence, and so the Raiders will take the kicking team off the field, and they will go for two here, up 6-0. Going for two, the ball is on the ground, and after the bad snap, the try is no good, so the score will remain 6-0 as Caden Smith was unable to handle the snap. And so Lawrence High goes 3 and out on their first drive of the game. Central on their first drive, a 24-yard rushing touchdown for Jefferson Morales. And now the Lancers will get the ball back after the kickoff. Once again, folks, we want to thank you for joining us here on LPS Media. This is year number 9 of the Thanksgiving rivalry between the Raiders and the Lancers. The Lancers 0-8 against the Raiders. From all of us here at LPS Media, we want to wish you and your loved ones a warm, safe, and happy Thanksgiving. Today, let's celebrate not just the game, but the people who make moments like these possible. We want to thank our school administration, cheerleaders, coaches, all staff members for making this amazing experience possible. And, of course, the Boston Red Sox and Fenway Park for hosting us here this evening, Wednesday, November the 27th, 2024. And now the Lancers getting set for their second drive of the ball game. One bounce, and it's picked up inside the 5-yard line by Lawrence. And the Lancers will be backed up deep in their own side of the field here as the kickoff bounces once. The Lancers can't handle it. And Morales and the Lancer offense will be back out onto the field. The line of scrimmage here for this second drive, they will start from their own 5-yard line. A great kickoff that bounced in front of Justin De La Rosa. De La Rosa picked it up, and he was brought down at the 5. 8:11 to go here in the first quarter. The Lancers will need to put a long drive here together to try and tie up this game. Once again, they are down by 6 after the Morales touchdown. The point after, no good. And we're set to get back to the action here. The Lancers working from the tight formation. 1st and 10 from the 5. It's a run right up the middle, a short gain for the Lancers. On the carry, number 1 is the senior Elijah Santel. Senior running back and linebacker at 5'10", 202. Santel playing in the final game of his high school football career. Morales has the play, takes the long run back into the huddle. Line of scrimmage is the 11-yard line. 7.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lancers down by 6. Again from the tight formation, misdirection in the backfield, and looking for space up the right side is the running back for Lawrence High. Santel on the carry once again. He's short of the line to gain. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Lancers. Desperately needing to convert here to try and get a little momentum back in this game after going 3 and out on their first drive. Lawrence High deep in their own territory, looking to convert here on 3rd down. 2 yards needed to pick up the first. The Lancers on their own 17 from the tight formation. They're going to try to plow it up the middle. It's going to depend on the spot. The ball carrier again was Santel. The referee signals first down. The Lancers able to move the chains on the ground. And now Lawrence High with a fresh set of downs to work with. Once again, the Lancers working from the tight formation, the 3-headed monster we call it. Santel in the backfield, he goes in motion. They fake the toss to him. It's an inside handoff. And on the inside handoff, it's Rodriguez on the carry. Rodriguez picks up 5 yards, 2nd down and 5 coming up for Lawrence High. A good fake to Elijah Santel. Santel sold it. The defense bit. Enough for the Lancers to pick up 5. 2nd down coming up. Last year in this Thanksgiving Day rivalry, Central Catholic defeated Lawrence 17-14 on a last-moment field goal. The Lancers looking for revenge. They have not beaten Central Catholic on Thanksgiving since this rivalry began. Here's a toss to the right side. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. A short gain. Pickup of about 1 yard for Santel. And the Lancers, once again, faced with a 3rd down situation, trying to convert and keep the chains moving. They started this drive from their own 5-yard line. They've worked it out to the 31. Good job moving the ball on the ground for Lawrence High. And we have whistles before the snap. The referees will talk things over, perhaps discussing the spot. And folks, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this is LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We want to thank you so much for joining us. Again, whether it's on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to check out previous sports games, theatrical performances, graduations, and so much more. So here we go. He's ready to get back to the action here. A big 3rd down coming up for Lawrence High, trying to keep this drive alive. Their 2nd drive of the game after going 3 and out. They gave up the touchdown to Central Catholic. 24-yard rushing touchdown for the Raiders' Jefferson Morales. Now the Lancers trying to answer back. Lawrence High set to line up in their tight formation. They've won 3 out of their last 4 games, primarily moving their offense through the rushing attack, and specifically this tight formation. Some good offensive line push along with Angel Diplin, Thomas Rodriguez, and Elijah Santel. Look for one of them to carry the ball here on this big 3rd down play. The Lancers trying to push it up the middle. The pile continues to move, and it's a 1st down for Lawrence High. The chains will move, and the Lancers will have 1st and 10 here with 4:15 to play in the 1st quarter. Under 4 minutes to play now, clock rolling. The Lancers chewing up clock here on this second quarter drive. Trying to keep the ball out of the hands of the sophomore quarterback, Caden Smith of Central Catholic. Another rushing attempt up the middle, and crossing the 40-yard line is the Lancer ball carrier, Thomas Rodriguez. Rodriguez picks up 2 yards on the first down carry. That will bring up 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line. 3.5 minutes to go. And offensively, the Lancers, after going 3 and out, this is exactly what they want to do. They want to move the ball slowly and methodically with their 3 running backs. And once again, keep the ball out of the hands of Caden Smith, the sophomore quarterback for Central Catholic, from the same formation. Santel rushing. His forward progress is stopped just past the 40-yard line. Not a lot of room to work with there. He picks up a few. And it'll be 3rd down for Lawrence High after the carry by Santel. Morales has the play from the sideline. He will relay it to the huddle for yet another big 3rd down. This is going to be 3rd and 4. The Lancers have already converted twice on this drive. They're looking for another big 3rd down conversion. And right now, Elijah Santel not on the field. Santel on the sideline here. And the Lancers are going to spread it out here. Rodriguez in the backfield along with Morales, the sophomore quarterback. He's going to work from the shotgun. 3rd and 4. Fires a throw, and it's blocked in front. Almost intercepted by Connor Cowan. And that's going to bring up 4th down for Lawrence High. An apparent punting situation as the Lancers were unable to convert. The intended receiver was Yariel Corsino, and that pass was blocked. Connor Cowan, number 8 in the red uniform, getting the block, and here's Diplin onto punt. He gets the punt away. Drew Alsup is there to return the punt. He's going to let this one go. He grabs it at the 25. Can't break the tackle. He's going to be brought down at the 25-yard line. And that is where Central Catholic and their sophomore quarterback, Caden Smith, will start their 2nd drive of the ball game. Lancer fans, we want to thank you for watching this MVC action here on LPS Media, whether it's on the court, on the field, or in the classroom. Lawrence High student athletes give it their all, representing our city with pride, dedication, and sportsmanship. And we want to thank you for being part of the journey here with us on LPS Media, your home for everything Lancers. Now here's Smith in the shotgun formation. Caden Chase, the running back, to his right. Chase takes the handoff, eludes the first contact, gets it past the 30 up to the 33-yard line, close to the first down marker, but he's going to be shy. A gain of 8 yards on the first down carry for Caden Chase. Second down for Central. Now in the backfield is Jefferson Morales, standing to the left of Caden Smith. Smith takes the snap, hands it off, and met in the backfield is the running back Jefferson Morales. He's brought down by Santel in the backfield. Forward progress does get Jefferson Morales 1 yard. Third down for Central Catholic, under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Lancers need a stop here. 3rd down and 2. Amari Mills gets the carry, close to the sticks. Let's see where the spot is. Amari Mills, number 19 in red. His first carry of the game is good for a Central Catholic first down. Mills moves the chains here with 12 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Let's see if Central Catholic wants to run a play or if they will let time wind down here in the first quarter. Smith takes the snap, rolls to his right, trying to evade the pressure. He fires on the run, and it's caught on the sideline. What a catch on the sideline. Luke Armano hauls it in, drags the toe just shy of the 50-yard line. And a first down for Central before the end of the first quarter. Nice throw by Smith, making the throw on the run. And Armano makes the catch, plants his feet in bounds, and Central Catholic ends the first quarter at their own 49-yard line. And that's going to do it here for the first quarter. After 12 minutes of action, Central Catholic leading Lawrence High 6-0.
What's up, Gators? Here's a friendly reminder for you all. Remember to wear your coats for the winter season. We wouldn't want to catch a cold now. We need to keep our school as healthy as possible. Germs are everywhere and someone is bound to get sick. So don't forget to wear a coat. Gators out. We all know you can't get a cold by getting cold, but still, wear a jacket.
Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, is building opened up in 1912. And here we are, over 100 years later, watching the Red Sox and the Lancers. The first high school football game took place in 1912 in this building. So a long storied tradition of high school football and college football here at Fenway Park, as the Red Sox back in 2015 reopening the stadium during the fall and winter months for some football action. Central Catholic against Lawrence here in the Battle of Lawrence. These two rivals go at it, or they have been going at it every year for the last 8 years, with Central Catholic winning each of those 8 matchups. Lawrence High trying to return the favor here for the first time in this pre-Thanksgiving matchup. The last time Lawrence High played the night before Thanksgiving, they played against the Salem Blue Devils in a game that I affectionately refer to as the Jacob Toledo game in frosty, snowy, and icy conditions. The Lancer senior Jacob Toledo ran for 3 touchdowns, so the Wednesday before Thanksgiving has been historically kind to the Lancers. Here's a throw over the middle. Nice throw, and the reception is made. Caden Smith fires to his receiver, and the catch is made in Lancer territory. 10:30 to play here in the second quarter. Catch was made at the Lancer 25-yard line. First and 10 Raiders. They're up 6-0, now threatening to score again. From the 25, it's Chase in the backfield with Smith. Smith on the quarterback keeper gets hit hard, but picks up solid yardage. Gets it inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. Central Catholic breaks the huddle here. Second down and 1 after the 9-yard run by Smith.
Smith in a 4 wide receiver set with one back in the backfield. It's Mills on the carry. Mills is brought down, but picks up the first down just outside the 10-yard line. The chains will move, and Central threatening once again here with 9:20 to play in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 11-yard line after the run by Amari Mills, sophomore running back. And Lawrence High calls timeout here, their first timeout of the ball game. They want to stop Central's momentum. This timeout comes with 8:59 to play here in the second quarter. The score, Central 6, Lawrence 0. Once again, a special thank you to the Boston Red Sox for their incredible hospitality in hosting high school sports right here at Fenway Park. It's not every day you get to play on such a historic field, the home of legends and unforgettable moments. Fenway Park is more than a stadium. It's a symbol of passion, of dedication, and community. And we at Lawrence High School are honored to be a part of that legacy here tonight. So once again, a special thank you to the incredible hospitality of the Boston Red Sox and all the staff here at Fenway Park, America's most beloved ballpark. First and 10 Raiders here from the 11-yard line. They're up by a touchdown, trying to add to their lead here in the second quarter. Empty set here for Smith, 5 wide, 3 to the far side right. It's a quarter gap keeper for Smith, and Smith rushes right up the middle for an 11-yard touchdown. It is 12-0, Central Catholic on top. Central Catholic faking the lateral handoff, and Caden Smith on the quarterback keeper rushes 11 yards up the middle to make it 12-0. And the extra point attempt is blocked in front. The Lancers able to block the point after. And Central Catholic, despite scoring 2 touchdowns, they are up only 12-0. Both PATs no good. So the Lancers down by 12 here. Your scoring summary so far here tonight from Lawrence. In the first quarter, Jefferson Morales, a 24-yard touchdown run. The PAT no good, 6-0 after one. And just a moment ago, Caden Smith, the sophomore quarterback, an 11-yard touchdown run to make it 12-0. And once again, the PAT no good. And the Lancers, on their second drive, they were able to move the ball using their rushing attack. And Lawrence High will try to cut into this deficit, this first half deficit. It's 12-0 at the moment. And we'll see what the Lancer offense can do. It's De La Rosa and Ventura back deep to return the kickoff. It bounces once. Ventura picks it up. Trying to get to the 20-yard line, can't quite make it. Forward progress brings him to the 19. And that is where the Lancers will start their third drive of the ball game. Sophomore quarterback Denzel Morales, number 14 for the Lancers in the white uniform. The Lancers wearing brand new uniforms today with a patch on the right shoulder, a home plate patch that says Fenway Park in the pentagon shape of home plate with the seams of a baseball going across either side. It's a beautiful new white jersey that the players will be able to keep after tonight's game. An amazing memento for the Lancer players to keep. A reminder of tonight's historic matchup. Morales back to throw, and he fires incomplete, looking for Yariel Corsino, but he overthrew him.
Corsino was open at the 20, but a little too much mustard on that throw from Denzel Morales. He fires it wide of Corsino, and that brings up 2nd and 10 here for the Lancers from their own 17. 8:42 remaining here in the second quarter. Rodriguez in the backfield, standing to the right of Morales. 2 wide to the near side right. Rodriguez on the carry. Loses yardage, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long. Rodriguez losing 2 yards on the carry. 3rd and 12 coming up for the Lancers. From their own 15-yard line. The Lancer offense is not built for these 3rd and long situations. They like to grind it out with the running game. 3 yards and a cloud of dust is more their game plan, but let's see what the Lancers have in the playbook for this situation. Rodriguez is the running back in the backfield to the left of Morales. 2 wide to the far side left. Back to throw. Denzel looking, scrambling, looking. He throws to the far side. It's caught, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. The completion is made. And Ozarian Ventura with the reception. And the Lancers will have 4th down here. And they're going to call for the punting team to come on. There was a little bit of hesitation over on the sideline. The Lancers thought about going for it, but they're going to have to trust their defense. Not much of a choice here. Line of scrimmage, their own 22-yard line. And so they're going to bring Diplin to punt. And Alsop is back to return the punt. Diplin's punt is a low-line drive. It takes a Lancer bounce, but Central will still have pretty good field position. And it is down by Lawrence High at the Central 40-yard line. And Central Catholic will have a chance to go up by 3 scores here on this drive. The Lancer defense needing a stop. Lancer fans here at LPS Media, we are honored to bring you every thrilling moment of tonight's matchup between the Raiders and the Lancers. Remember, it's not just about the game, it's about building leaders, creating memories, and supporting the next generation. So join us in cheering on the Lancers, whether you're watching, streaming, or catching the highlights on our YouTube channel. Thank you for being part of the journey with us here on LPS Media. The first down carry, the Lancers blow it up at the 40-yard line. Short gain, if anything, on the carry by number 22, Caden Chase. The junior running back gets the call on first down, and he is brought down. A great tackle there by Elijah Santel. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up for Central. The Lancers need a stop. 12-0 here in the second. Lawrence High trying to get the ball back, but they need a couple of stops. Back to throw. Smith evades the tackler, scrambles up the middle. The Lancers forced a 3rd down situation, but Smith was able to pick up a good chunk there on the 2nd down scramble. He picked up 8 yards. That brings up 3rd down and 2 from the 47-yard line. Central Catholic just shy of the midfield stripe. Could be 4-down territory for the Raiders. But first things first, it's 3rd and 2. Another quarterback keeper, this time a designed run for Smith, and he easily gets the yardage needed to pick up the first down. Central Catholic moves the chains.
First and 10 Raiders, the new line of scrimmage after the run by Caden Smith is the Lawrence High 47-yard line. Just over 5 minutes to go until halftime. Back to throw on first down. Smith fires the screen pass over to the far side. It's complete. Tackle made at the 45-yard line. On the reception, Luke Armano, the senior tight end, hauls in the tight end screen. Had a little bit of room to work with, but the Lancers close in and make the tackle. Thomas Rodriguez in on said tackle. A gain of 2, second down. 8 yards needed. Line of scrimmage to the 45 of Lawrence. It's a 4 wide receiver set for Smith. Hands it off. All kinds of running room. What a hole and a long run all the way to the 20-yard line for our Mari Mills. The sophomore running back, 5'10", 202, picks up the first down and more. And once again, Central Catholic in the red zone, threatening to make it a 3-score game here in the second quarter. Here's the first down handoff. It's a run for Morales. Morales going lateral there, more of an east to west run than a north and south run. He does get forward for a gain of about 3 yards on the first down carry. From the 17-yard line, Smith has 3 wide to the far side right, 1 to the near side left. Play action pass. Now he's scrambling, finds a little bit of room to work with. Caden Smith to the end zone, and he's pushed out of bounds inside the 5. Great job scrambling by Caden Smith, the sophomore. He gets inside the 5. Tries for the near side pylon, but he's pushed out of bounds at the 4. First and goal for Central. Same formation for Central Catholic, 3 wide to the far side right. Smith hands it off. Touchdown, Central! On the handoff to Caden Chase, Central goes up 18-0. A 4-yard touchdown run for Caden Chase here in the second quarter. Central Catholic going for 2 here. They're up 18-0, trying to make it 20-0. Both of their PATs so far tonight have been no good. This time it's a play-action pass. Smith takes the hit, but completes the pass. The PAT, the 2-point conversion, I should say, is good. The reception hauled in by our Mari Mills. And the 2-point conversion is good. Caden Smith hanging in the pocket, taking a hit. And it's going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer call against Lawrence, a late hit on the quarterback. And that penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. We want to welcome in our Facebook Live viewers. Thanks for joining us here from Fenway Park live broadcast in the heart of Boston. This Thanksgiving rivalry between the Central Catholic Raiders and your Lawrence High School Lancers. This rivalry dates back to 2015. Lawrence High and Central Catholic doing battle every Thanksgiving morning since 2015. The Raiders leading the rivalry 8-0 last year, as we mentioned earlier. Lawrence High getting ever so close, a 17-14 victory for Central Catholic, and Central Catholic tries for an onside kick, and do they have it? It was recovered by Lawrence High. It didn't go the requisite 10 yards, but Central Catholic thought that it touched a Lancer player on the kick return team, but it was in fact recovered by Lawrence. Elijah Santel on the kick return team, my goodness, if he was able to scoop that, he would have been gone for a touchdown. But he wasn't able to get the handle on it. In fact, he didn't touch the ball at all. And luckily for the Lancers, he didn't touch it because Central Catholic downs the ball, and the Lancers will have pretty decent field position. So once again, thank you for watching this broadcast, whether you're watching on Facebook Live or on YouTube, Comcast or Verizon. What a pleasure, what a privilege it is to bring you tonight's coverage of Lawrence Lancers athletics. We want to thank our crew, first and foremost, for making this broadcast possible. Behind the scenes, it's Saul, Melvin, our producers, Jason and Mimi, our executive producers, Suzanne Fernandez. My name is Jay Oza, and once again, what an amazing night for football here as Central Catholic does recover the onside kick. So the referees award the ball to Central Catholic. They say that Elijah Santel did touch that ball on the onside kick attempt. And so Central Catholic on offense here. Referees initially saying that it was Lancer football. They changed the call. They give the ball to Central Catholic. So the onside kick attempt is successful for Central Catholic. And so the Raiders up 20-0, and they have a chance for 6 more here. It's Smith rushing it up the middle. He gets inside the 5, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. So once again, for those of you just joining us, it's 20-0 Central Catholic, 3 first-half touchdowns. It was Jefferson Morales scoring in the first, Caden Smith a rushing touchdown in the second, Caden Chase a 4-yard touchdown run. And just a moment ago, some confusion over that onside kick attempt. Lancers thought that they got the ball back after an onside kick attempt, but Central Catholic does recover the onside kick attempt. And here they are knocking on the door once again. And a 4th touchdown for Central. Amari Mills rushes it in from 4 yards out. And Mills has his first touchdown of the ball game. It's 26-0. So Amari Mills, who scored on the 2-point conversion after the Central Catholic Raiders' last touchdown, gets the call from the 4-yard line. The extra point is up, and it is good. 27-0 here in the second quarter. And with 1:38 to play here in the second quarter, the Lancers will get the ball back. And again, for those of you just joining us, Lawrence High received the opening kickoff. So in the third quarter, it'll be Central Catholic's ball once we get back to the action in the third quarter. But the Lancers, for now, have a chance to go in the 2-minute drill and try to get on the scoreboard here before halftime. Folks, as the fall sports season winds down, we're excited to turn our attention to winter athletics here at Lawrence High. From fast-paced basketball action to the strength and skill of wrestling, there's something for everyone to cheer about. Stay tuned to LPS Media for schedules and coverage, and don't miss a chance to see our student-athletes shine this winter at Lawrence High, right here on LPS Media. Kickoff to the near side. It's De La Rosa who gets under it, and De La Rosa is met at the 30-yard line. He's brought down with 1:31 to play here in the second quarter. Yesterday, on Tuesday, November the 26th, Nantucket faced off against Martha's Vineyard in the Battle of the Islands. And then in the nightcap here at Fenway, Stoneham took on Reading. After this game, after the Lancers and Central Catholic finish their rivalry game, it'll be Swampscott and Marblehead playing in the nightcap here at Fenway. So Fenway Park, a nice tradition of high school football dating all the way back to 1912 when this building was opened. After the baseball season was over, they got right into the high school football action, and it's great to see that tradition back to life here. As there's a nice throw and a nice catch to Ozarian Ventura, Morales to Ventura. And the Lancers trying to move the ball in the passing game here. They're going to need to hurry up as the clock is rolling here with 1:10 to play in the second quarter. Lancers go without a huddle, not in much of a rush though. Wouldn't call it a hurry up, but it isn't no huddle. And it's Osmaldi Martinez in at quarterback, and that pass falls incomplete, intended for Corsino, so beg your pardon on that last play. Denzel Morales out of the game, and Osmaldi Martinez, the junior, into the game, number 3 in the white uniform. Lancers making the change here at quarterback. Osmaldi Martinez started the year under center for the Lancers. Morales took the job over, helped the Lancers get 3 wins in their last 4 games, but now it's Martinez. Takes the snap, throws to the near side, incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Forty-four seconds to play here, second quarter action from Fenway. The Lancers will huddle up here. Tough situation here for the Lancers as Denzel Morales comes back into the game at quarterback. The Lancers choose not to bring on the punting unit here. It's 4th and 1. The Lancers do have 2 timeouts to work with, but down by 4 scores. They're going to go for it on their own half of the field. It's 4th and 1. It's a carry for Diplin. The Lancers try to push Diplin forward. It's close. It's going to depend on the spot here. Central thinks they have forced the turnover on downs. Of course, the Lancers think that they have converted. They look to be just shy of the 40-yard line. Looks like they might need a measurement here to see if Diplin was able to pick up the first down. Tough angle here from the booth. It looks like Diplin could be just short, but let's wait and see for the measurement. He needed the 40-yard line, and he came up just short. It's a turnover on downs here with 38 seconds to go in the second quarter. Central Catholic gets the ball back up by 4 touchdowns.
And Central Catholic, let's see what they want to do here with 38 seconds to go in the second quarter. Once again, Lawrence High returned the opening kickoff. They went 3 and out on their first drive, so when the third quarter begins, it will be Lawrence kicking off to Central Catholic. As the sun has set here over the city of Boston, the sit-go sign has been turned on out in left field just beyond the green monster. The iconic sit-go sign is now on. Over the middle, the pass is fired in and caught at the 20-yard line by Luke Armano. He makes the catch in traffic, and Central Catholic will call timeout. That's their first timeout. It comes with 31 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Up by 4 touchdowns, trying to add to their lead here with 31 seconds to go. Lancer fans, do you want to relive your favorite moments from your favorite school events? Check out the LPS Flickr account. We have 15,000 stunning photos from sporting events, graduations, theater performances, and so much more. You'll definitely want to return to the LPS Flickr account to check out some great photos from this special event here at Fenway Park. We have over 3 million views on the account, so don't miss out. Head on over to flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. Once again, download the Flickr app or check out flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. After the reception by Armano, it's 1st and 10 for Central. Play action pass to the end zone, wide open for the touchdown in the back corner is Jack Steen, the senior number 13, and Central Catholic takes a 33-point lead. So Central Catholic converts on the PAT here to make it 34-0. After the onside kick attempt, Central Catholic just pouring it on here in the second quarter. It was 6-0 after the first quarter, thanks to a Jefferson Morales 24-yard touchdown run. And then in the second quarter, the floodgates opened. Caden Smith an 11-yard touchdown run to make it 12-0. Caden Chase a 4-yard touchdown run to make it 18-0. Mills added the 2-point conversion to make it 20-0. Later in the second, Mills a 4-yard rushing touchdown to make it 26-0. The extra point good to make it 27-0. And just a moment ago, Steen a 19-yard touchdown run. The extra point good to make it 34-0 here in the second quarter. Central Catholic continuing their dominance against Lawrence in this Thanksgiving rivalry between the two teams. Central leading the series 8-0, and now they're trying to make it 9-0. And a touchback on the kickoff. And Lawrence High will take the field here with 25 seconds to go until halftime. And here we go, back to the action here, late second quarter action. Central Catholic up 6-0 after the first quarter.
And then in the second, that's when the floodgates opened, as we said. 4 touchdowns scored by Central here in the second quarter. And now Osmaldi Martinez back into the game for Lawrence High. Martinez takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking to throw. He throws low and incomplete. The intended receiver, Yariel Corsino. 4 seconds come off the clock, now 21 seconds to go until halftime. It's a 4-wide receiver set for the Lancers. 21 seconds to work with. They do have 2 timeouts. Martinez throws. Intercepted by Central Catholic. Osmaldi Martinez under pressure and throwing on the run. And Drew Alsop, the senior defensive back, picks off Martinez. Osmaldi was under pressure in the backfield. It was Nicholas Hughes, the senior linebacker, number 41 for Central. He brought the pressure. And Osmaldi Martinez never had a chance. He was throwing across his body on the run, under pressure, and he throws an interception to Drew Alsop. And Central Catholic has 11 seconds on the clock and 2 timeouts to work with, and Central Catholic is going to down it here. And that's going to do it for the second quarter, folks. We want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics in this Thanksgiving Day rivalry, which has moved to Thanksgiving Eve here for this special venue, Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Central Catholic well on their way to taking a 9-0 series lead over the Lancers. At halftime, the Raiders 34, Lancers nothing. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the second half.
$1,600,000 accidents are caused by texting and driving every year.
330,000 of them end in injuries, and 4,015 end in death.
You're 23 times more likely to crash when texting and driving with slow reaction time.
There are many ways to lower these statistics.
One way is to mute your phone or leave it in your pocket and ignore it.
If you have a smartphone, you can download these apps.
Text blocker,
Texticution, and
ATT Drive Mom.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media. At halftime, Central Catholic in the driver's seat. Let's see what Lawrence can do here in the second half. It's Danny Mejia, number 99 in white, the place kicker, set to kick things off here in the third quarter. After the first, it was 6-0 Central as Mejia goes for the onside kick here, and it is recovered by Central at the 50-yard line. Lancers trying to steal an extra possession. Central Catholic went for an onside kick in that second quarter that they successfully recovered. The Lancers cannot recover the onside kick, but the story of that first half, the Lancers keeping it close after 12 minutes, the first quarter, 6-0 Central Catholic. Jefferson Morales scoring in that first quarter, a 24-yard touchdown run. And then in the second quarter, things got a little bit out of control as Central Catholic scores 4 times, turning a 6-0 lead into a 34-0 lead. And now the Raiders turn to their backup quarterback, Matt Getchell.
And the carry goes all the way out to the far side. Jefferson Morales, the ball carrier. And Morales running outside the right tackle is brought down. It'll bring up second down. And again, it's the backup quarterback, Matt Getchell, into the game. Getchell hands it off. He gets it to Jefferson Morales on the run up the middle. And we have flags here for a little extracurricular activity in the defensive backfield. We'll see if this is offsetting personal fouls or if one player was guilty of the penalty for a hit after the whistle. And let's see what the call is. Referees huddling up here at the 40-yard line, discussing what the call is here. Will they give offsetting penalties, or will one team be guilty? 11:02 remaining here, third quarter action. The venue, Fenway Park here in Boston, Massachusetts, hosting 4 Thanksgiving rivalry games here on Tuesday, November the 26th, and Wednesday the 27th. And we have offsetting penalties here, so there will be no yardage gained or lost. Line of scrimmage here, the 43-yard line. Third down for Central Catholic, 3 yards needed to pick up the first. It's a run around the left tackle, first down Raiders. As the ball carrier, Caden Chase brings it around the left tackle, picks up the first down. The chains will move here, and Central Catholic will try to add to their lead here into Lancer territory. New line of scrimmage after the run by Caden Chase is the 38-yard line of Lawrence High. Matt Getchell, the senior quarterback, hands it off, and that play is blown up in the backfield. Getchell is brought down for the sack, and we do have a flag on the play. And for the moment, it's second and long, but here comes the flag. It's going to be a personal foul on the defense, and so that's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for Central Catholic. An unnecessary roughness penalty goes against Lawrence. And Getchell lined up in the shotgun formation. The running back to his left is Armari Mills. It's a 3 wide receiver set for the Raiders. Mills takes the handoff, runs it around the right tackle, gets it in the red zone inside the 20-yard line, gets close to another Central first down, but he's going to be a couple yards shy. Second down for Central Catholic here. First drive of this second half. Second down, 2 yards needed to pick up the first. It's a designed run for Getchell. He's tripped up, but he gets across the 15, very close to first down yardage, and the referee says move those chains. Another first down for Central, threatening to score again here on their first drive of the second half. Line of scrimmage after the quarterback keeper is the Lawrence 14-yard line. Central Catholic still with space to pick up another first down inside the 4-yard line. Rushing play. No gain on the rushing attempt. On the carry, Caden Chase is stood up at the line of scrimmage. No gain, no loss of yardage. The line of scrimmage remains the 14. Second and 10 Central. Lancers trying to come up with a stop here. Down by 5 scores. Here's the handoff. Lancers can't get the initial tackle after the first contact. And the run from the running back, Armari Mills, up to the 10-yard line. It's going to create a third down situation where Central Catholic will need 6 to pick up the first down and 10 to cross the goal line. Matt Getchell, the senior quarterback, 5'10", 163 in the game here, relieving Caden Smith, the sophomore, of his duties. Here's the third down snap, and the Lancers blow that play up in the backfield. A rushing attempt for Morales, and a flag thrown here on the near side. Away from the play, Morales was brought down for a loss, but we are going to have what looks like a penalty against Central Catholic, and we'll see if the Lancers choose to decline or accept this penalty here. Personal foul goes against Central Catholic, so they'll have to move 15 yards back. Big loss in field position. New line of scrimmage after the penalty is the Lancer 23-yard line. Third down and 19 for Central Catholic. Getchell back to throw. He overthrows his man, and it's intercepted by Justin De La Rosa. The senior Getchell gets picked off by Justin De La Rosa, the senior for Lawrence High. It'll be a touchback, and it's Lancer football. The intended receiver was Drew Alsup. Alsup turned into the defensive back on the play. Justin De La Rosa leaping high into the night sky, grabs it off his fingertips, hauls in the INT, and the Lancers will start this drive from their own 20. De La Rosa, great job in the free safety position. First turnover of the game. And it's Osmaldi Martinez in the pistol formation. Thomas Rodriguez standing behind him in a 4-wide receiver set. Play action pass. Wide open. Yariel Corsino close to the first down marker. Corsino, 5 targets on the night, finally gets his first catch. Corsino's been trying to get open. He finally hauls in a catch. Comes close to the first down marker. The Lancers pick up 9. And it's second down and 1. Again, it's the junior Osmaldi Martinez in at quarterback for the Lancers. It's a 4-wide receiver set. 3 to the near side right, 1 to the far side left. Rodriguez is the running back in the backfield along with Martinez. Corsino goes in motion, and this could be a false start penalty. It is, in fact, a false start against Lawrence. And so second and 1 will become second and 6. New line of scrimmage after the penalty will be the 25-yard line. Lancers need to pick up 6 to move the chains. 3 wide to the far side left here. Rodriguez, the tailback, from the pistol formation. Martinez makes a cut and picks up a couple of yards here. Creates a manageable 3rd down situation, but the Lancers still need to pick up the conversion here as Osmaldi Martinez runs and picks up only 2. Central Catholic did not bite on the fake. And it's a big 3rd down coming up here for Lawrence High. Trying to hang on to some momentum here after the interception by De La Rosa. Best moment of the game so far here for Lawrence. It's Rodriguez to the left of Martinez. Back to throw on 3rd down. It's caught for the 1st down. Ozarian Ventura has it at the 35, pushing forward, and the ball comes out, but the referees say that Ozarian Ventura was down by contact at about the 39-yard line of Lawrence High. A 1st down conversion. Nice throw by Osmaldi. Nice catch by Ozarian Ventura. And Ventura's forward progress was stopped. The whistle was blown before the ball came out. And Ozarian Ventura heads to the bench for this 1st down snap coming up. Rodriguez, the tailback. Once again, it's a pistol formation for Lawrence. 4 wide receiver set, 2 to either side. Lancers trying to move the ball here after the interception by De La Rosa. Tipped and almost intercepted. Lancers again trying to get the ball to Corsino, but it was tipped away by Luke Armano. After the incompletion, 2nd down and 10 for Lawrence High from their own 39. Central Catholic on their first drive of the 3rd quarter, turning it over. An interception thrown by senior quarterback Matt Getchell. Lawrence High trying to take advantage here in the 3rd. Whistles before the snap once again. False start against the offense. 2nd and 10 will now become 2nd and 15 for the Lancers. Lancers will huddle up the new line of scrimmage after the penalty, the 35-yard line. Four wide receivers set, 2 to either side. Rodriguez in the backfield with Osmaldi Martinez. Martinez back to throw. Scrambling up the middle, finding some space to work with. And he gets about 10 yards on the carry, brings it to the Lancer 45-yard line to create a manageable 3rd down situation here for the Lancers. They need to get it to the midfield stripe here to move the chains. Definitely looking at 4-down territory here for the Lancers. Down by 5 scores here in the second half. The Lancers with 2 chances here to pick up 5 yards. Same formation, but it's Santel, the tailback, here behind Martinez. Lancers go hard count here. Now look back to the sideline after the hard count fails. Santel talking to his quarterback, now standing to the right of Martinez. Here's the snap. Osmaldi gets the 1st down after the reception is made by Ozarian Ventura. The Lancers cross midfield. And with under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, the Lancers have 1st and 10 in Central Territory. Elijah Santel remains in the game at running back. It's a 4 wide receiver set. Corsino goes in motion, under pressure. Osmaldi gets it off. Santel on the reception, makes a cut, makes another cut, and Santel is brought down inside the 20. A great run after the catch by Santel. 2 incredible cuts out in space on the far side, and credit to Osmaldi Martinez under pressure, throwing the screen. And Elijah Santel with 2 nifty moves to get some extra yardage after the catch. And for the first time tonight, the Lancers in the red zone. They're on the 16-yard line. Santel remains in the game. He is the tailback. Takes the carry, brought down at the line of scrimmage. Might have lost yardage. Second down for the Lancers. 1.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Temperatures dropping here in the second half. 47 degrees at kickoff. A beautiful evening here in Boston. It's now 41 degrees. Jackets are on, gloves are on up here in the press box as the Lancers threatening to score for the first time tonight. Santel lost a yard on first down, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Martinez, back to throw, under pressure, escapes the pressure. Martinez makes a cut, and he's brought down inside the 10-yard line. A 7-yard scramble up the middle for Martinez. He was under some pressure once again. Made a cut at the 15. Got inside the 10, brings it to the 9, so give him 8 yards on the carry. .21 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Lancers move to the tight formation. Morales back into the game. It's Rodriguez on the carry. And let's see where the ball is spotted. That might end up being the last play of the third quarter. We'll wait and see. It is, in fact, the final play of the third quarter. Folks, we move to the fourth after a scoreless third quarter. We move to the fourth with the score Central Catholic 34, Lawrence High 0, but the Lancers are driving with a chance to score for the first time tonight. Once again, folks, we want to thank you for joining us here, whether you're joining us on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or streaming with us on YouTube or Facebook. We are so grateful to have you here with us. And as we gather tonight, it's a perfect moment to reflect on Thanksgiving, a time to pause and appreciate the people, the places, and the experiences that bring us so much joy up in the Merrimack Valley. It's about family. It's about friends. Wherever we're born, wherever we come from, the friends we choose and the communities that surround us. To all the players, the coaches, the fans, the staff, all of my colleagues here at LPS Media, what a tradition we have. The Central Catholic Raiders and the Lawrence High Lancers, a celebration of hard work, passion, and pride. So from all of us here at LPS Media, we want to thank our viewers for watching. We wish you all and your loved ones a warm, a safe, a happy Thanksgiving. And tonight, let's celebrate not just the game, but the people who make moments like this possible. Now let's enjoy this fourth quarter together. What a ride it has been this season. The Lancers winning 3 out of their last 4 games, salvaging a tough season. A lot of growth, a lot of change in the second half of this season. And it all comes down to this fourth quarter with the Lancers inside the 10-yard line here in perhaps the most historic sporting venue in the entire country. Just 4 yards from pay dirt, the Lancers are trying to get on the big green scoreboard for the first time tonight. 12 minutes on the clock as the Lancers and Central Catholic Raiders come down the home stretch.
You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here.
A doctor. Professional baseball player.
A scientist. You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here.
Professional director.
A dentist.
An actress.
An astronomer.
You can be whatever you want to be. It all starts here.
So here we go, the Lancers from the tight formation. It's Morales in the game at quarterback. The Lancers have had so much success in this formation. It's a quarterback keeper, a quarterback sneak up the middle. Lancers trying for the first down. They continue to push, and Lawrence High gets a first and goal situation here in the fourth. The Lancers are inside the 5-yard line. There's a big green scoreboard out in left field. They call it the Green Monster. The Lancers trying to get on the board here in the fourth quarter. They're 4 yards away, and it's a first and goal situation from the tight formation. The three-headed monster formation, Santel, Diplin, and Rodriguez all in the backfield as the Lancers try to get on the board here at Fenway. Morales back to throw to the corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Ozarian Ventura. It's second and goal. Clock rolling here in the fourth. 10:40 to play in the game. Second and goal for Lawrence High. Line of scrimmage, the Central Catholic 4-yard line. The Lancers break the huddle. Once again, it's the three-headed monster formation. Rodriguez, Santel, and Diplin in the backfield. Ventura lines up as the tight end. Here we go, second and goal. Rodriguez in motion, inside handoff, touchdown! Lancers! Elijah Santel scores for Lawrence. And here at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, Elijah Santel and the Lancers are on the board. Their first 6 points of the ball game. (34-6) after the touchdown run by Elijah Santel. And now the Lancers will go for two. Same formation here for Lawrence High. This time it's a handoff to Rodriguez, and the play is blown up in the backfield. The two-point conversion, no good, but the Lancers on the board here, 34-6. Their first touchdown of the ball game, and it comes with 9:05 to play here in the third quarter. Folks, we want to thank you for tuning in to LPS Media's coverage of this Merrimack Valley Conference matchup between the Central Catholic Raiders and the Lawrence High School Lancers here at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, America's most beloved ballpark. The game that you're watching today is a product of the efforts of student athletes, parents, coaches, officials, teachers, guidance counselors, alumni, janitors, school security, and so many more. So we want to thank all members of the community for making events such as these possible. Your support helps these students grow both on and off the field, and we appreciate it. It is a pleasure and a privilege for all of us here at LPS Media to document these efforts. Once again, we want to thank you, all of you in the community, for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics.
Hey guys, it's JC, and here today I'll be talking to you about the flu. The flu, also known as influenza, is a contagious respiratory illness caused by influenza viruses. The flu contains the fever or feeling feverish, chilling, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, muscle or body aches, headaches, fatigue, tiredness, and some people may have nose, vomiting, and diarrhea. Though this is more common in children than adults, to avoid catching the flu, we take a flu shot. So hurry and get your flu shot in your nearest hospital.
Morales and Chase both back deep to return the kickoff. It's a short kickoff handled by Central Catholic. The returner is Peter Thomas. Thomas gets buried at midfield. Good return by Peter Thomas. And Central with good field position to start things off here in the fourth quarter. 8:50 to go in the game. And back in at quarterback is the senior Matt Getchell, again in relief of the starter Caden Smith. Getchell threw an interception on his first drive. In at running back, it's Vincent Pino. Pino trying to run it around the left tackle. Not a lot of room to work with, and Lawrence High able to make the stop at midfield. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Central Catholic in no rush, huddling up and approaching the line of scrimmage. Massimo Pudu, number 26 in red, he is the Central Catholic running back. And Pudu takes the carry, breaks the first tackle, can't get through the second one. And forward progress brings him across the 45 to the Lancer 43. Clock rolling, 7:20 to go here in the game. Fourth quarter action from Fenway. Pudu remains in the backfield. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Pudu gets the carry, and he's hit by 3 Lancers. Ball came out, and the referees come in to check on Pudu, who is hit hard. And Pudu was down by contact. No fumble on the play. Gets close to the first down marker, but a nice tackle made by Lawrence. And the Raiders will be inches shy of the line to gain. Let's see if the Lancers can create a turnover on downs. Here we go. 4th and less than a yard. Pudu in the backfield. It's a quarterback keeper and a rush up the middle. Lancers think that they have the stop. Getchell gets stopped, and the Lancer offense comes back out on the field after a turnover on downs. A fine defensive play. The Lancers' interior defensive line making the stop on Matt Getchell. And Lawrence High has 3 timeouts to work with and 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Lancers with 3 timeouts in their back pocket. Osmaldi Martinez in at quarterback. Santel, the touchdown scorer for Lawrence, standing to the left of Osmaldi Martinez. Takes the snap, fires, incomplete. Pass was off the mark. It was intended for Justin De La Rosa. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the game. The Lancers will have 2nd and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. 3 wide to the far side right for Martinez. Santel, the running back. It's a handoff to Santel, and Santel is stood up at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Four and a half minutes to go in the game here. The Lancers need a conversion. Most likely will go for it on 4th down, but first it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Santel remains in the backfield with Martinez. It's a 3 wide receiver set. All 3 stacked to the far side right. And here's Osmaldi. He takes the snap, back to throw on 3rd down, fires to the far side, and it's caught by De La Rosa. 1st down, Lancers inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Clock rolling here, 3:40 to go in the game. And the Lancers trying to put up one more score here at Fenway. Before we all hop on the bus and head back up 93, the Lancers want to get in the end zone one more time. 3:20 to go in the game here. The Lancers look to their play sheets on their wrists. Martinez calls out the play. The Lancers in a hurry-up offense now. Santel, the running back. It's a 4 wide receiver set with 3 wide to the near side left. The 1st down throw is caught. The reception is made by Lawrence. Clock rolling here, though. 2:50 to play. The Lancers need to think about burning some of these timeouts. You can't take home a souvenir timeout from Fenway Park. You might as well use them. The Lancers have 3 left with 2:35 left in the game. Here's the 2nd down snap. Martinez looking deep, throwing to the end zone, and it's dropped. Ozarian Ventura had it on his fingertips. He took a shot, and Ventura is down in the end zone. Ventura almost made the catch in double coverage. Ozarian Ventura shook up on the play. Under 2 minutes to go here in the game. The Lancers choosing not to call timeout here on what could be the finally they decide to call timeout here with 1:43 left in the game. And that'll give the a chance for the Lancers to reset things. Folks, we appreciate you watching this very special broadcast. whether it's on Comcast, Verizon, YouTube, or on Facebook Live. We appreciate you watching this MVC action here on LPS Media. Did you know that students who participate in high school sports tend to have better attendance, higher confidence, and more chances for scholarships? We believe in the power of athletics to enrich education and provide valuable life skills. So thank you for supporting student athletes as they work towards success in both sports and academics. We are immensely proud to be the ones documenting these games here, as always, on LPS Media. 4 wide receivers set for the Lancers. They have 2 timeouts left now with 1:43 to go in the game. Ball on the 30-yard line. It's 3rd down. Lancers trying to convert here. Under pressure, Santel has the screen pass, initiates the contact, and he's pushed out of bounds inside the 20. Clock stopped here with 1:33 to go in the game. And the Lancers call timeout here once again. They have 1 timeout remaining and a chance to score before the end of this historic matchup between the Lancers and the Raiders. This rivalry, as we mentioned at the top, goes back decades, but it only became a Thanksgiving rivalry in 2015. Of course, the Lancers and the Raiders, the cross-city rival, have played each other for decades, but only in 2015 did they start playing on Thanksgiving. And since that rivalry was reignited on Thanksgiving, Central Catholic winning all 8 contests. They're on their way to a 9th win. First time that this game has been played the evening before Thanksgiving in this particular rivalry. So the Raiders will go up 9-0. And next year, we'll be back at Veterans Memorial Stadium, home of both the Lancers and the Raiders. But first things first, we're here at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox. And Martinez and the Lancers going for the end zone. Ozarian Ventura trying for the end zone once again. A similar play, but in double coverage. Ventura couldn't come down with it. It was slightly overthrown. And Lawrence High, again, with just 1 timeout remaining and the clock rolling here with under a minute to go in the game. The Lancers trying to find pay dirt and send the fans home happy. It is 2nd down, 50 seconds to go in the game. Martinez looking, throws to the end zone, looking for Ventura again, but Ventura didn't look back in time. And now the Lancers will be faced with a 3rd down situation here. With 35 seconds to go and the clock rolling, the Lancers do have 1 more timeout in their back pocket that they can use at any time. Lancers likely have 2 snaps here before the end of the ball game. Here's Martinez. On 3rd down, back to throw, rolling to his right, fires, it's caught by Torres inside the 10, and the Lancers will call timeout with 5 seconds to go. Nice catch there made by Aiden Torres, the junior. Osmaldi Martinez making the throw on the run. And we have time for 1 more play. Soak it in, folks. The Lancers and the Raiders here at Fenway Park. Story of this game, a tight first quarter, a tight third quarter, but it was Central Catholic who exploded for 4 touchdowns in the second quarter. That's been the difference in this game. What an opportunity and what an experience here for everyone involved to follow the Lancers down to Fenway Park. And Lawrence High, with 1 play left, it's 1st and goal from the 5 with 5 seconds to go in the ball game. It's Osmaldi Martinez in the shotgun formation. One wide to the near side left. That's Ozarian Ventura. Santel goes back to join him. And Yariel Corsino comes out onto the field to the near side left. And here we go. Final play of the game. It's a toss to the end zone. Angel Diplin scores for the Lancers. A touchdown as time expires. Angel Diplin makes it 34-12. And Lawrence High takes the loss, but on the final play of the game, Angel Diplin rushes it in from 5 yards out for the touchdown. Diplin came in motion from right to left, took the toss from the junior quarterback, Osmaldi Martinez, and what a way to end this incredible experience here at Fenway Park. Central Catholic gets the win, 34-12, but the Lancers, 2 second-half touchdowns. Lawrence High outscores Central 12-0 here in the second half. Folks, it has been an absolute pleasure. What a privilege it has been to be with you here all season on LPS Media. Once again, we want to thank our crew for making tonight's broadcast possible. Saul, Melvin, our producers, Jason and Mimi. Our executive producer is Suzanne Fernandez. My name is Jay Oza. Thank you so much for joining us. And don't forget, the winter athletic season is right around the corner. We've got basketball. We've got wrestling. Enjoy Thanksgiving, my friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.